Hello cuties, welcome back, and if you are new here, then hi, I'm Shavion, an emotional girly trying to navigate a numb world. But yeah, we're just gonna dive right in. Yesterday, I asked my therapist after 3 years of knowing me, what did she think was the reasoning behind me having zero friends? And she admitted that even she couldn't understand it. For as long as I can remember, I've always been the floater friend. Every year, I'd have a new bestie or favorite person. Sometimes the ending would be innocent, natural distance created between us, and other times it would be world-ending explosions that pulled us apart. It is what it is, honestly. I think I'm finally tired of caring, tired of waving my arms in the air, hoping to be noticed. Like, I don't even want to have a wedding because I won't have a single bridesmaid. I've decided it's going to be to the courthouse and then straight to our honeymoon, which is okay. I promise. It's okay. I'm okay. It's fine. In this video, I really want to bring my shadow aspects to light and talk about why my only friend is my girlfriend and sometimes my mom's side of the family. Because when I ask myself the question, how would I show up if I knew I'd be met with unconditional support from the world, and what does this version of me act like? I envision a me that's community-based and is able to exist in deep, fulfilling love. Someone that's constantly seeking to know and be known, instead of just constantly feeling unseen until someone notices a spark in me that lights something in them to help fuel their goals. And then a ghost I will become again. I saw SZA repost something that said, I'm getting better at knowing when someone sees community in me and when someone sees opportunity in me. That's a level of discernment I'm still trying to reach. You see, I've always been a sharer of blessings, whether that be a physical opportunity like a job or something more spiritual like wisdom. I love taking people out of their ordinary and stepping into our own little pocket of reality, allowing our inner child to roam free and express themselves without judgment. It may sound silly, but I love connecting with people like this, and so it always stings a bit when things fade once they see the depth and intensity of my inner world. I rarely leave things on sour terms though, unless they're a romantic partner that I've sworn to make hate me. But other than that, I'm usually everyone's favorite temporary person.
Francine, can I ask you a question?
Sure, anything.
Why don't you go back to your own house
and stop bothering us?
Even though I never took theater class in my life, I actually won most dramatic for my senior superlatives. It's a word that's been used to describe me by many, and I honestly can't disagree. But it will always sting a little when my friends would say it in moments where I felt unseen. Once I entered my adulthood, my dramatic tears and cries became more of a mark of shame. How could I be so monstrous, so annoying, so burdensome? I couldn't figure out why I seemed to be the only person that was broken. So like anyone that's determined to be fixed, I went to therapy. And though it took some misdiagnosing, because it's very common for women to be slapped with bipolar disorder, I was finally given the handbook titled, How to Live with a Person Who Has BPD. Except, well, that person was me. So yeah, it's not like I've never had friends. It's just that my mental complexities, I don't like to call them illnesses because it makes you feel debilitated, like you have no control over them. So I say mental complexities, well, whatever. Either way, it made it hard for me to really enjoy those friendships. And at the end of the day, these friendships were from high school, and it's hard to develop emotional maturity outside of yourself at that age. And so honestly, looking back, I kind of wish I would have given those friends more grace, because I feel like we would probably still be cool to this day. But Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Because I had those mental complexities, it made it difficult for me to even exist within friendships. I started to carry a lot of shame within myself because I just felt like my trauma was too big, and it made me feel like I wasn't even deserving of it. Like I felt like I was too broken to be loved, and it caused me to like shame myself a lot and isolate a ton. It was a very dark place to be in, to be honest, but I'm glad that I did take that time away from everything to kind of just sit with myself and like actually see the amount of walls that I would like put up, because I'm kind of like, as I'm breaking my own walls down, I could only imagine how like tiring it could be for other people. And I kind of started to just understand myself a bit more. I take these extra long ways to knowing somebody or communicating a feeling because that is what I had to do as a kid to survive. And so it was kind of hard to be mad at a younger version of myself. It's hard to be mad at kid SHAE when like she's literally the reason that I'm here today. So like once I started to understand my own sensitivities a bit more and understand like what it was that I was actually trying to communicate to people, like the needs that I have, it provided me with the clarity that I needed to communicate those needs up front in the future. I think just the simple act of like someone showing up for me or just being thought of, that really means the world to me, that I feel like I have been missing in a lot of my friendships. Like I always feel like an afterthought a lot of the time, and even that sent me down this whole spiral of like feeling like I'm boring. Like I would always label myself as boring because like I don't really enjoy going out, but like I would rather kind of like just go like on a hike or like do a picnic or do like a movie night at the house, like cook for each other, like stuff like that. I would just label myself as boring, and I'm like, yeah, so that's why nobody wants to be around you. And it's like why am I constantly like punishing myself for someone else not meeting my needs, for like someone else making me sad? Like, so I'm just like dogpiling on myself, or I used to dogpile on myself so freaking much. And kind of bringing my point back from earlier, in a sense I kind of do owe those people in the past some sense of grace because I didn't really communicate like what I needed in order to feel seen and like the things that I actually enjoy doing. Like I would just be like super people pleaser mode and just do whatever they wanted to do. So I'm really happy that I've gotten to a place where I can communicate my expectations and needs up front so that there's clarity around like what a friend actually is to me. But as we're gonna see in my next point, even doing that has gotten me into some trouble.
Hey, little fella, say hello to your new mummy. She's gonna be here Friday to pick you up. You're her present.
Oh my fucking god, she fucking dead.
The most recent label I've gotten from someone is that I'm a high maintenance friend. You see, I do have special needs and strict standards, no doubt. I need someone that'll check in with me at least once a week or every other week so that I know they care, or so that I know it's not annoying if I do it. I also need someone that'll make an effort to spend quality time with me at least once a month. I get frustrated when things don't go as planned, so a clear indicator that you aren't avoiding me is greatly appreciated. I'm not asking you to dance in a circle and send roses to my house every 3 business days, but simply that quality time is spent. However, I know time is precious, and if you feel you have more valuable things to do, then okay. I'm not one to beg. Like I mentioned before, I used to be so bad at people pleasing, and I'm very proud of myself for finally getting to a place where I've humanized myself and I actually have needs now. And so it really does frustrate me when people try to act like having needs is such like a burden. Like, I don't know, or even just adversity. Like, people can't handle adversity these days. Like, I was talking about all of this with my therapist yesterday, and even she like was saying how she feels like Gen Z just doesn't want friends. Like, to me it really seems like we are just so content in our loneliness, we are so content in the world like crumbling, that we just want to just like shrivel up in our beds and just do absolutely nothing, not even realizing that community and that like actually being with one another is what gets you out of that depression, is what helps to keep that spark alive within the world. And oh my, it's just so freaking frustrating that people can't handle relationships nowadays. Like, what do you mean I can't get upset? Like, what do you mean I always have to be happy with you? Like, it is completely normal for your friend to not always be happy with you. This feeling too shall pass. Like, this is how we grow together, this is how we get to know one another. But I feel like people are just so emotionally lazy nowadays. Like, everyone would rather just kind of numb out. We don't want to acknowledge each other and like the life that we like share but live separately. Like, I don't know if I'm explaining this well, but like, we are just so individualistic. Like, it feels impossible to like build bridges with people and like genuinely connect. And it makes me feel like I don't know how much I should ask for in my friendships. Am I asking for too much in my relationships to ask them to consider the fact that I do have these mental complexities? And so ghosting me and not replying to like plans that we have set, like it's gonna actually bother me. So like, can you just not do that? I promise I don't try to ask for princess treatment. Like, yes, in my romantic relationships, I am a princess for sure. I get everything I want in my relationships, like my romantic relationships. Like, yes, like I actually kiss the ground that I walk upon for sure. But when it comes down to my friends, like I'm not expecting all of that. And it frustrates me so much that I have not very many people to share this love with. Like, my heart is just so big and I'm so ready to give it, and it's nowhere for me to put it in this world. It seems like it's very frustrating, and it's also on me too for like accepting the type of people that I attract in my life. Like, I attract so many avoidance, y'all, so many avoidance. Like, oh, keep the avoidance away from me. I am somebody who has a fearful avoidant attachment style. So it is avoidant, but it has a little bit of mix of anxiousness in there as well. But I'm going to therapy for all that. But the thing is, I be attracting motherfuckers that they don't want to work on it. They in denial as hell. And then I also attract people who already have a million friends, and so they don't feel the need to put in any effort. I just need to not get so hyped up at the possibility of a friend. And I can admit that I do need to give people more grace. Like, bring that back up. I do need to give people more grace when they don't meet my expectation the first time, or maybe not even the second time. Like, it's like, okay, I can still give them a chance to like try again, I guess. But like, that is just so hard for me to even think about, because what do you mean you can't do the bare minimum?
My face looks like a watermelon except for the bad haircut.
Look at this dude.
The relationship that you have with yourself is so important, because it's going to reflect in your relationships with everyone else. Like, I swear, a lot of my relationships, when I look back on them, like, I feel like they loved who I was growing to be and not who I actually was in the present moment. But that is exactly how I loved myself. Like, I did not like who I was currently. Like, I was always like, you know, Shay, you're going to be so much better in the future. Like, come on, Shay, like, you got to get there so that I can really give you all of the love that I want to give you. But it's like, I'm so deserving of that right now. I'm deserving of all that love and effort in this moment. Yeah, I feel like I used to be in situations where I just wasn't loved fully because I wasn't even loving myself fully. And once I started to be the friend that I needed first, I mean, my whole life has started to shift, y'all. Like, genuinely. Like, yes, I would love a friend. Like, that is no doubt in my mind. Like, I would love a friend outside of myself and outside of my girlfriend and sometimes my mom's side of the family. I would love somebody to go and run errands with. I would love somebody to just like, maybe not call up. I'm really more of a hangout, but maybe call up and just talk about like some random shit that I seen on TikTok. Like, I would love a friend to be random with. But until I get there, I don't want to be in a state of like just yearning for it and not allowing myself to feel fulfilled in the things that I have right now. Like, I can be the friend that I need to be for myself. You know what I'm saying? I can go get my toesies done alone. I can do things alone, and like it doesn't have to be lonely. And it's not like I'm not a social person. Like, I am very social, and this year specifically, like, y'all would be so proud of me. Like, I had really bad social anxiety like 2 years ago, but I've fully stepped out of that, y'all. Like, social anxiety is scared of me. Seriously. Like, I be driving down the street, I be yelling at people, like, be like, hey, you look pretty, which is like so random and like kind of like, that's just me being random. But like, I talk to people in the store now, and I'm open to connections again finally. And I really did put myself out there this year to try to make friends and to let people in again. And unfortunately, I was unsuccessful in my pursuit of finding someone that sticks. But I think that that is okay, and I don't give up, but I'm kind of like, I'm a little burnt out right now. Like, I'm definitely a little bit burnt out. Like, I need a break. Like, I'm in hibernation season. I'm in hibernation season right now. Like, that's normally the cycles that I'll go through. Like, the winter time is I'm like a bear. So yeah, maybe in the spring I'll try to make friends again. But until then, like, I'll continue to be very grateful for the interactions that I do have. And even now, like, when I do interact with people and I get to be in social settings, like, I feel grateful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel more present and more gratitude for the moment, because honestly, God knows when the next one will come. So like,
It does things to you.
and to all my fellow temporary people, my floater friends, I hope that even in your solitude, you feel supported and loved. You don't have to be perfect to be deserving of longevity. You aren't difficult to love. You're just asking the wrong people. But yes, that is all I have for you today, cutie. Let me know what you related to the most during this chat. Also comment an orange emoji, like the actual fruit orange, and an alien emoji. Check out the description if you would like to support the channel. We also have our Discord down there. I love you, cutie, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.